You don't even realize this is happening.
But people, they've already decided who you are, and they did it based entirely on the way you talk.
And here's the tough part to hear. Some of them have already lost respect for you.
And the most dangerous part of all this? No one is ever going to tell you.
Now, you're probably thinking the damage comes from some big, obvious mistake, but it doesn't. It's the small things, the little comments you make every single day.
I'm talking about things you barely even register. You know, a quick comment that just lands wrong, or a joke that's just a little bit off. Maybe it's even that short, clipped reply to a long, thoughtful message.
And because it's so small, you don't even catch it. And that's the trap, right? Your internal monologue just goes, well, I didn't say anything bad. And from there you assume, so I must not have done anything wrong.
And that right there is where you're wrong.
See, here's the thing. True communication is not about what you meant to say. It is always, 100% of the time, about what actually landed. And I promise you, those two things are often not the same.
Look, you can have the best intentions in the world and still cause damage. Why? Because your words are always being filtered through the other person's experiences, their baggage, the life that they are carrying in that moment.
And here's the crucial piece you're missing. People won't correct you. They won't call you out on it. They just quietly pull back. And that lack of a feedback loop, that blind spot, is costing you far more than you can imagine.
See, you think you're just talking, but what you're really doing is revealing yourself. With every word, you are broadcasting to the world how aware you are or how painfully unaware you are. Your mouth is a window straight into your mind.
The truth is, most people don't speak with any control. They just react, they release, they just say the first thing that comes to mind. But that isn't communication. That's a lack of discipline. You think you're being real or authentic, but what you're actually being is careless. And every single time that happens, people silently adjust their internal score for you. A little less respect, a little more distance. And believe me, it all adds up over time. Because in the end, people won't remember the exact words you used, but they will never forget how you made them feel. And that feeling is what gets attached to your name. So how do we fix this? What does smart, controlled speech actually look like? Well, it comes down to 3 fundamental rules.
All right, rule number 1, slow down. Just that. Most careless speech is fast speech. The moment you introduce a pause, you give your mind a chance to catch up. You instantly become sharper. Next, rule number 2, read the room. And this isn't complicated. Just ask yourself, who am I talking to right now? What kind of day might they be having? It's just basic situational awareness. And finally, rule number 3, stop unloading. Stop using your words just to release your own internal pressure.
You know, this habit of using speech just to vent or react, it actually has a clinical name. It's called emotional leakage. It's when you're not talking to connect or to build, you're just leaking your internal state all over other people.
Your speech should always be constructive. It should be building something. Think of it like this. Every conversation is a chance to build clarity, to build trust, to build respect. And if for some reason you can't build, your primary goal should be to at least do no harm.
And all of this leads to a powerful realization. Sometimes the most intelligent, most strategic thing you can possibly say is nothing at all. And make no mistake, that is not weakness. That is control.
So let's bring it all together. Every single time you speak carelessly, it costs you something. It costs you trust, it costs you respect, and the tragedy is most people are just bleeding out both, day after day, and they don't even know it's happening.
Because ultimately, this isn't really about communication skills. It's about self-control. And that's a discipline that most people have never been taught.
So here's your tool. The next time you're about to speak, just stop. Take 1 second and ask yourself these 3 simple questions. Is what I'm about to say genuinely helping? Is it truly necessary? And is this the right time and the right way to say it?
That simple pause can change everything, because the way you speak is precisely how people decide if you're worth their respect. So I'll say it directly, watch your mouth.
Because whether you are conscious of it or not, your reputation is being built or dismantled every single time you open it. And all around you, people are keeping a score that you will never, ever see.